gan yu. The way to make this, what I tell my students, is do an E sound, E, and then make an O with your mouth.
Gan yu.
Very good.
I did what you said. That works.
Guang is rays of light.
Okay.
It does have what's called a 2点水. 深壑.
This is probably the hardest one for all American people who play the game. And I've been showing Spencer, a Chinese teacher, Genshin Impact for the first time. And we're going to finally get the definitive pronunciations of the characters in Genshin Impact. So thank you for coming on, Spencer. He's a dear friend of mine. And I've actually been to China with Spencer. So we have a lot of fun adventures. If you've been enjoying our time together, please consider watching some of the other videos we've covered on this channel. Liyue is, and you have to help me say that right again, is the Chinese area of Genshin.
Oh, Li Yue.
Li, like kind of comes up. Li
like
Yue.
Li
Yue.
Yue.
Finally. If they say it 20 different ways in the game. So why don't we just go through and look at the Chinese characters here.
So Genshin is Yuanshen. I saw those characters.
Oh, yeah. What
when
is
we got onto the page. So
what does it mean?
Yuanshen is like the original spirits or original gods.
That's what the game's name means?
Yeah.
I'm mind blown.
Genshin
Wait.
is the Japanese pronunciation of those. Maybe it's just a Chinese marketing idea to make it sound Japanese.
It's definitely like an anime aesthetic.
Yuanshen is origin, or like sort of like the start of a water spring is the yuan, like the beginning, and then shen is gods or spirits. So Yuanshen is like the original gods.
That's Genshin Impact. The impact of the original gods. It's a cool name for a story. I love it. So what's the deal here, Spence?
Bai Zhu, but that character,
to
me it looks like Shu, like Bai Shu.
Oh,
which like Bai actually is white, but it's called white because it's the sun character, and then you see that little like flick at the top of that character is like light coming off of the sun. And then
awesome.
Maybe here it would be pronounced Zhu, but Shu is like skill.
Ooh, awesome.
Or like surgery is shou shu. Bai Zhu.
Bai Zhu. So we have a fan favorite, one of me and Aaliyah's favorite characters from the game.
Bei Dou. I'm saying it very overzealous so that everyone.
Yeah, please. No, that's get
it clear. But
Bei
Dou.
Bei Dou. Awesome.
Bei is north, and Dou is like to fight.
Ooh, awesome. Bei Dou. It's a playable electric guy. Awesome. Yeah, she's a pirate. Like kind of a good pirate though. Like she kind of works. My queen, says Aaliyah. Bei Dou. That one I feel has been like the closest that people generally say. Okay, so next is going to be this little rascal.
Chong Yun.
Ooh.
Chong Yun.
Chong Yun.
Yun. That's a tricky pronunciation.
Yun. Yeah, that's tough. Kind of comes right up. Yun. Yun.
So Yun is a cloud, and Chong is like Chongfu, like repeating. Like again, sort of. This is what's called a Doyins, like a multi-pronunciation character. Which likely that Baiju, that Zhu is probably a multi-pronunciation character, but I've just never interacted with the other pronunciation.
Yeah.
But this Chong is also Zhong. It's the same Zhong as Zhong Li, gravity. That
really?
I thought Zhong Li was.
Oh, cool.
But it's to repeat, to do something again.
Amazing. Look at this guy. Yeah, that one is really beautiful name to say though. Can you say it one more time?
Chong Yun.
Chong Yun. Oh man. So you guys following along and practicing? You better be. Why don't you ever say it?
Oh, Sophia, thank you so much for this. So Bai Zhu, it's a Chinese herbal medicine. It's also Zhu here, but in most cases it's Shu. Wonderful. Thanks so much.
That makes sense now. That makes sense. Awesome.
As you might have noticed, I'm not Chinese. So I learned Chinese. And so I don't have a native interaction with Chinese that all of the like childhood shows and references of someone who grew up in China would have.
Let's move on to another character who is beloved by many. All right.
Gan Yu.
Awesome.
So this second character is tough to pronounce for a lot of non-Chinese learners.
Okay.
Gan yu.
Gan
Yu.
yu.
The way to make this, what I tell my students, is
Yeah.
do an E sound, E, and then make an O with your mouth. Yu. That's the sound. So gan yu.
Gan yu.
Very good.
I did what you said. That works. Gan yu.
So gan
Yeah.
is a
Whoa.
very it's like an older way of saying sweet. Mm-hmm. In Japanese, it is the character for sweet. Amai is this character, but yu is rain. It's like a sweet rain.
Wow. Man, the names are beautiful.
Yeah.
They're really gorgeous names. So pretty. Yeah, that's awesome. So again, everybody try it out loud and see if you can get it. And you got to say it right from now on. Spread the good word. She is the
Qilin. The Qilin, like one-horned horse-ish thing.
There you go. Yeah. Ah, this one. And this would be a good character demo, but we'll do that maybe later. Let's check it out here. This is
Hu Tao.
ah.
So Tao is a peach. And so peaches throughout all of Chinese folklore are seen as like a peach just in case you have any Chinese friends and you're wondering if you're invited to their home, what to bring or something. Peaches are a very nice thing to bring.
Really?
Because peaches are sort of wishing someone well. There is a Tao Hua Yuan, like a peach grove that Sun Wukong, the Monkey King,
Ah, yes.
Journey to the West,
Legend.
eats the entire orchard and is like his immortality is sort of set there. But
man.
giving peaches is if someone's birthday is coming up, whatever, very nice gift to give to someone.
Amazing. So let me try and say this. Can you say it one more time?
Hu Tao.
Hu Tao.
Very good.
That one is kind of like Beidou. It's like you can kind of
Yeah, simpler,
like that last sound for the previous
Yu.
character. Like you said,
Yeah,
that's
yu.
not a sound that we really make at all. So, that's awesome, guys. Again, here we go. My nemesis in polls.
So here, the tone that they're writing is not the tone that I would use for this. So
Oh.
Ke is the correct tone. And maybe I'm sure this is correct, but it's just that character on its own is qing, which is a flat tone. But here it's written Ke qing. So Ke is to carve. It's also like smaller pieces. It's used in a bunch of, like, for example, a 15-minute increment of time is called Ke. But Diao Ke is to like carve something or hew something into a shape. And then qing is sunny, like sunny weather.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, let me try and say this right. So one more time.
Ke qing.
Ke qing.
Pretty good.
Yeah, the second.
Qing.
It's not like ch.
It's
not like
thin ch. Ch.
yeah. It's not like
not
It's not like that was cheap. Like it's a little bit different.
Yeah. It's like through the teeth.
Yeah. Qing.
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 Or if you're a super northerner, qing.
Okay.
So Ke qing.
That would be so funny to like only pronounce the names in like a specific Chinese dialect, and everybody's like, "What? Why does he know that?" Oh, this is an amazing character. All right, wait 1 second, because the ad always pops up. I love this character. Her design is awesome. I always tell Aaliyah she should cosplay the character.
Ningguang.
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 This Ning, I've never seen this character Ning,
Wow.
which means it's a very uncommon character. It's
Okay.
not like a common use character we see.
Uh-huh.
But I can tell you the pieces of the character, it's not going to do well to really explain it.
Okay.
It does have what's called a liang dian shui, which is like a water radical. So maybe it has something to do with water. But guang is rays of light.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy, because one of her ultimate attacks in one of the cutscenes, she literally like shoots a bunch of rays of light. That's really fun.
Ningguang.
Ningguang. Ningguang. That's the second part's still kind of hard to say, but that's awesome.
Guang.
Guang. Beautiful name. The richest person in the world, also.
Oh,
In the world of Genshin.
not Bezos? Oh, Chi. 7-7.
Really? That's
Yeah.
what it is? That's so funny. Oh, it's just simple like that. Like it's the same exact thing twice.
Yep. Chi.
Chi chi. But it's like the chi. with a like a T. Chi chi.
Not like a T, like a very thin CH that said instead of through the like the back of the mouth, it's said through the front of the mouth.
Chi chi. Chi chi.
Chi chi.
Chi chi. All right, next we have someone you
this
know.
is the
Yeah.
Shen He.
She is so cool, right? That's Shen He. Can you say
He.
He?
There's a little tiny hint of a but it's not
But
very
not
pronounced.
yeah.
Shen He.
Shen He.
Shen He.
Shen He. Too much. That's so fun, guys. Practice at home. This is another character we mentioned, the chef.
Mao Xiangling. And we talked about this earlier with the meaning behind it.
Yeah, we already talked about it. Awesome. Can I try and say it?
Sure.
Mao
Xiang
Xiang
Ling
Ling. Awesome. There you go, guys.
Xiao.
Xiao
Perfect. Xiao.
Xiao. Awesome. This is probably the hardest one for all American people who play the game, and everybody's just like,
Oh,
there.
this is a nice name. Xing Qiu.
sing
Xing.
like a sing
Xing
xing
Qiu.
qiu
Xing Qiu.
xing qiu.
So xing is
Ooh.
it means to walk, 行走, and
Ooh.
then qiu is autumn. So like moving autumn. Very nice.
Wow, that's a great name. That's the one that everybody struggles with. So practice it.
Fire. It's fire repeated 3 times.
Ooh.
There are a bunch of these characters that like are never used, like 3 rocks or 3 like golds or something that are sometimes used in names.
Yeah.
And so this is Xin Yan. Xin Yan.
Xin Yan. Cool.
So Xin is well, it's used in a bunch of different things. It doesn't necessarily carry this meaning, but like 辛苦 is like a arduous, very difficult task, and then Yan is like a big fire, right? Yeah,
A lot of fire.
yeah. Seriously, like range way, so it's a lot of fire. Yeah.
That's a beautiful one too. Man, the name meanings are kind of the favorite part of this for me.
So this is Yan Fei.
Yan Fei.
Yan Fei.
Yan
So
Fei.
Yan is smoke, and then Fei. I've never seen this character, but I can tell you what it's composed of. So Fei on its own is like a negation. Here, it's definitely used as the pronunciation.
Okay.
And the meaning is carried with the left part of the character, which is a 绞丝旁. It's a silk thread radical, and so it has something to do with a garment or the color of a garment or just like a thread. Yao yao. So yao is
Yao.
rocking, like to yao tou is to shake your head,
Okay.
but yao like yao gun is rock and roll,
Oh.
for example.
Okay.
Yao
Awesome.
bai wu is swing dancing.
So it's like
And so that yao is like that rocking, and it's just repeated.
it's just
Yao, yao.
repeated. Awesome. I've never seen that character. Who is this? Actually, really curious the pronunciation to this because there's a lot of
Ooh,
like
great name.
dispute amongst the people.
This is Ye Lan.
Yelan.
Ye Lan.
Yelan.
Ye is nighttime, and then Lan is an orchid, so night orchid. Ye.
Wow. Really nice name. Yeah, that's probably the worst pronunciation I've heard normally of this one. It's quite
Is it
different.
Like yelling.
They just say like yeah, something like that. It's very off. So that one you guys really gotta like, lock into your brains.
Yunjin. So this character, this Jin, or is it Yunjin? Looks like it's some sort of plant. The top of the character is the grass radical, which usually has something to do with an herb.
Okay.
And then Yun is cloud.
Ooh, that's
so
cool.
I'm not exactly sure what Jin is, but Yunjin.
Okay, now of course everybody's favorite gentleman,
But pronounced Zhongli.
Zhongli.
Li.
Zhongli.
The second
So it's
tone,
like a
this
short-
rising tone, is sort of like you're asking a question.
Li. Li. Zhongli.
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 And the zhong is like the highest part of your natural register.
Zhong. Natural, so don't be like...
Yeah, don't like yeah. Just like what you're normally talking, the highest part of that zhong is the first tone of Chinese.
Zhongli. Too deep, maybe? Zhongli.
Zhongli.
Zhongli. Zhongli. That sounds so right. And it's funny because every time... can you say the first part again?
Zhong.
Zhong. So it's like... Okay, there's no Z sound. Which
No,
is
it's more of a
significant.
J.
It's more of a... Zhong. Zhongli.
Any ZH sound is more of a J.
Got it. Yeah, because a lot of people say like Zhongli. Like, you know. So that makes sense. But this is awesome. That's all the Leeway characters. Guys, please let us know what your favorite, or rather, how close were you? Or what one were you most surprised by, maybe? But that was so much fun.
Well, I hope that it helped. And I hope you had fun listening to me go on different tangents about religion and different aspects of Chinese culture.
I absolutely loved it. It was so much fun. And thank you for coming on. I mean, he's been on the other channel mostly, actually. I guess a lot.
It's my first debut on
Is it
the
actually?
channel, I think.
It is. That's so exciting. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, he's been on my other channel a lot, like all the Chinese documentaries that we've done. Thank you so much, Spencer, for coming on, man. It's been so much fun. And maybe we can do more in the future. There's a wealth of million cutscenes of Genshin, Chinese references and everything. But thank you. And guys, if you've been enjoying our time together, please make sure to check out some of the other videos we've done on this channel. And if they want to, where can they find you, Spencer?
I don't have a YouTube channel or anything, but
Tragic.
But my social media is at SpencerB4, at SpencerB4. And
check him out on Instagram.
If you wanted to see some knife making and calisthenics and pottery, that's pretty much all you're going to find.
He does some really cool stuff, so check him out on Instagram. It makes sense. Thank you so much, everybody in the chat. You guys were super helpful too. And like, I don't remember everything about the millions of lore bits. That's why I always say lore masters. You guys were very helpful today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, to the community, shout out to our members. We'll be back soon, guys, with more World of Warcraft, more viewer choice recommendations from our Dragoon tier. And thank you all so much for joining us for this special stream. And thanks again to Spencer.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, my friend.